your horror movie podcast.
Yeah.
Deep breaths. Let's
Just showing off Angela.
I don't know.
So, oh, is that Susan?
Yeah.
Oh, it
Suzanne?
smells. It
Susan?
smells stronger over here. Is it like behind my green screen? All right, sorry. All right, I'm over it.
Welcome back, Hack Stab Slash. Before we get into today's review, you should like, subscribe, share, post, comment, slap Justin on the tuchus, and do a little pants dance. Today, we're getting into Night of the Demons, a 1988 film. This was picked by not Hacky, not Stabby, but my man down there, Jay Squid.
Let's go. What is up, everyone?
Represent.
Representing in the house.
Woo woo.
Oh, yeah. So Night of the Demons is 10 teenagers party at an abandoned funeral parlor on Halloween night when an evil force awakens. Demonic spirits keep them from living and turn their gathering into a night of living fucking hell. Well, guess what, guys? This podcast right now is going on at like 8 o'clock in the morning, so it's not a night of the living hell. Welcome, Hack Stab Slash, to the morning after. Justin, why'd you pick this movie?
I picked this movie because I've already went over how much I love 80s horror. But not only is this top fucking tier 80s horror, because it is, but we got Halloween night. We have a full moon. We have a haunted house. We have punk music. We have demons. We got it all right here. And this movie is so much fun. It is in my top 23 horror movies of the 80s. And I just really
I thought it was top 11.
I did some
Yeah,
research,
11,
and
yeah.
it was top 11 first, and I forgot about like 12 more movies, and I did a list, so it's top 23. But
All right, I'm gonna guess, is it number 17? Because we have a comment from some guy that does like Surf the Storm shit, and he said like
Yeah.
top 17 all time.
it might be top 17. I actually was like doing some stuff. Yeah, so I ran the numbers. I crunched the numbers a few times. It's about probably like the 17th best movie of 80s horror. So
What's number one of 80s horror?
it's tough. I couldn't really actually. I didn't put them in exact order. I just put a few. I just tried naming the ones I like better than this. But
It's
not
actually
not a long
Halloween
list.
78, Waterboy, but that's because Justin goes in integrals of 12.
Ah,
I don't even this. Anyway, yeah, who's kicking us off today? Who's getting us off on this?
Waterboy is landing this fucking plane. Tell us about this movie, Waterboy. Get into these scenes,
Let's
break
get
it
into
down,
this.
and
Let's
tell
get
us
into
how
this,
the only thing this movie is missing is Ron Jeremy.
yeah.
I don't
That's,
even understand what that means.
Yeah,
He's
just
a
know.
porn star because there's a
I know,
lot of
I mean,
ass. There's a
Oh,
lot of
alright.
ass in this movie.
Oh, okay. I get it
ass
now.
titties. Justin, I just want to say before we dive into this, if you gotta pee, you can go now again because these intro credits are over 3 minutes long. So that's if the longest intro credits I've ever seen. It was almost like I felt like I was watching a James Bond movie. All right, so we're gonna start off with a banger, passing the 80s vibe checklist with nothing says 80s like throwing in a lot of fucking synth. And then we get our first look at the gang driving. We're introduced to Stooge acting exactly like his costume, being a pig. Then we get a nice shot of a jack-o'-lantern, boxers, as Stooge showing his Halloween spirit to the old man walking.
Don't give him credit. Those were tighties.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They had a little stain on there, I think. We get a POV shot into Sal scaring the old man who did a perfect Justin impression if the rat had been a spider.
Damn spiders. Don't
And the
let
old
them.
and the old man is actually a psycho, saying that tonight they will get what they deserve, picking up an apple and razor blades he had dropped. Pan over to Judy, talking to Jay, saying there was a change of plans, and they are going to go to a real party at the Whole House. 80s dialogue at its finest, along with an ass. And is she going commando? And shout out to our first pair of titties. Got to give that shout out.
To what? To the little brother?
Oh, opening the closet, we get two scares. Billy, her brother, jumping out at the sister, and the other one is him talking about her tits. The doorbell rings and Billy gets it, and he gets jump scared, this time by the Fonz, or Sal, asking about his sister and the party. And the bro takes the bribe for $1 and tells him where the party is.
You adjust for inflation, that's like $1.50.
That is, it's a lot. Transition to the market where we get quite the view, as do the workers in the store, so Angela and Susan can steal all the snacks for the party. Back to Judy's house, Jay is there talking to Billy. Are you dating her for her personality or because she has big cha-chas? And then, the mom comes in there, saying, who wants a fudge log? Just lighten up the mood a little bit. Then we're back with Stooge being a dick again, with them trying to find the house. And I gotta say, is this car? It looks almost like the same car they used in Night of the Living Dead. Or
it might be.
Stooge and in his great fashion grabs the wheel and makes a sharp turn and gets them stranded. He had to spare, but no tire iron. Jay rolls up seeing them and stops, and Max asks, you guys need a hand? Where a hilarious slow clap ensues while driving away. Oh my God. Roll up on the whole house, and it's a history of being a funeral parlor and the gruesome story behind the deaths that have happened there. Pulling in, they don't see anybody. We hear the legend of the underground stream surrounding the place with a brick wall above, stating that the spirits cannot pass. Jay about to hide in the casket, and Sal pops out, and the whole gang is there, and it is time to potty. Until the battery dies and no more music. Time for some games instead. And what funner than a seance, than a haunted, creepy house? What could possibly go wrong?
Right? What could go wrong?
Absolutely nothing.
Solid idea.
A sound is heard, and Stooge pushes Roger into the room to find screaming is heard, and Roger comes out horrified. He must have seen Stooge's reflection in the mirror that they find in there. They all begin the seance and have to concentrate on Angela's reflection. We view the demon and the reflection, and then the mirror falls really slowly, weird, and breaks. Sounds are
Sorry, I was trying to do sound effects.
Well, let him in. Sounds are heard again, loud banging and rattling in the basement, and zooming onto the crematory door, it opens. Deshaun.
Ah! Oh, all right. I was so enthralled with your recap. Fuck. All right, this movie's about to get wild, ladies and gentlemen. I love the opening set of scenes. The credits, dude, really drew me in. I found myself going to the bathroom, actually baking a full pizza in the oven, and coming back before they finished. But I've got down, homie's underwear is wild. Also, why does every 80s teen drive an old hot rod covered in spray paint? No fucking way this car ever passes inspection in Massachusetts. And for fuck's sake, can we just leave the old man alone? Never mind. He's a giant piece of shit. Continue on. I go, we're officially 6 minutes and 43 seconds into this movie, and I've seen two asses, one with underwear and one without. The convo between the pervy little brother and Sal is fucking hilarious. The way he just packs everything in is great. And then we get more ass. I mean, there's more ass, guys. More ass. And this little brother is the definition of a dweeb. I had to throw that in there because I don't think dweeb has been used since the 80s. The tire scene was nicely done with the slow clap. Loved it. Sal's jump scare out of the coffin, immediately showing that Jay's a hypocrite by him being mad that Sal scared him. It was exactly what Jay was going to do. Love it. The let's play party games and that leading to like the mirror breaking. You could be the post office and I'll be the stamps. And then I don't know if you guys like this, but I think my favorite shot in this entire movie is after the mirror breaks, which is the shattered glass scene where the glass is laid out on the floor and they're having a conversation about everything going on. And instead of showing the actual actors, everyone's in a piece of glass.
That is cool.
Yeah, I noticed that scene too. I thought it was badass.
I mean, I don't think I don't think there was any CGI fucking back then, but the way you would have had to arrange the glass, fit everyone in their own piece of glass, and then wiggle the camera in without any crossover it being seen. I thought that was pretty freaking impressive.
Yep, I love that scene as well.
All right, Justin, wake the fuck up and tell us what's up.
I love this intro of this movie. I mean, just horror movies with like the 80s teenagers getting ready to go somewhere and party, especially like a haunted house, talking about the legend, all sets up so good. And you hit on like the little brother. I thought the little brother was awesome. Those scenes with like the little brother and Sal were so exciting. I thought the beginning of this movie moves it right along to what basically what Sean said is the movie's about to get wild. So I thought it was a great first like 25 minutes, and just from the rest here, just buckle up because it gets so much better and you are in for a ride.
0 to 150.
Yeah, so good. Like, oh,
As the demon scurries up the stairs because he has to make his route and be back in 8, we get a very cool point of view from the basement up to the possession of Susan. They're all freaking out because Angela says it's signs of a demonic possession. But Stooge shrugs it off. He makes some fart jokes, and Roger says, "Fuck this place, I'm out." Roger is Justin. I am done. See you later.
Nope.
Adios, bon voyage.
get out, just get out.
Now we get a circling shot, which was pretty cool, during a conversation about smelling ghost. They smell a ghost much like a stink bug, but Angela insists that it's not ghost that's haunting the house. It's actually possession. Demons are possessing the house. Stooge and Suzanne want to keep the party going, but Roger and Helen want to leave. So Suzanne, who's currently possessed, gives them the keys to Angela's car because, chill, hon. Yeah, it's your party, and you're not going anywhere. That was me chewing bubblegum while you guys had turned around fucking off. Suzanne goes to the bathroom and asks Stooge to come because he's a fat pig. And she's in the mood for some pork tonight, but not before giving Angela a very, very long, beautiful kiss. The rest of the group goes exploring, and Susan finds a nasty ass fucking bathroom to go freshen up in. How do you freshen up in something like that? Disgusting. The group shares a scary story about the house and then decides to split up for some alone time. And you know what happens during alone time? Some stuff that I won't mention. But Roger and Helen can't find their way out as we go back to check in on them. And he just keeps banging his hands against a brick wall looking for a gate like something's just magically going to appear. If I knock 3 times, you know what I mean? It just appears.
He didn't draw the door.
Yeah. Well, that's what it was. He didn't have the magic chalk.
Yep.
Yeah. Joke's on you, Roger. And now Helen has vanished. Roger hears some voices saying his name, and he says, "Fuck this shit." And he runs to the car in a panic, jumps in, locks the doors. I ain't doing that. No way. Now we go back, and we see Jay and Judy are finally upstairs with their alone time, and they're sucking face. Jay's flustered because Judy just won't put out, and Jay fucking blows it. He starts asking her about other guys and how easy she is, and come on, babe, you know you want it too. Judy pushes him off, and Jay leaves, but he slams the door behind him, and now Judy's locked in that room all by herself. Stooge is now pounding on the bathroom door because he's got to pee, and if she doesn't hurry up, he's going to spring a leak all over these halls. And hot damn, Susan, you look like shit. We hear a mirror break, so Stooge panics and he breaks in the door. We now go back to Angela acting strange, not asking strange. No one in this movie is named
Yeah,
Strange.
I was just gonna say, wait, who?
She's freaking out Sal, and Angela begins this like weird dance in front of Sal. It's almost like she's trying to seduce him because she's moaning. The radio finally kicks on. It's like the batteries are fully recharged out of nowhere. And Angela's in full choreography. I actually have written down, insert legendary possession erection dance here.
Oh yeah.
I think it's my favorite scene of the whole movie. I think
bet it
the
is,
best,
man.
the best, the best scene of the whole movie has to be just this badass dance. It's just badass.
It's so unnatural, but natural at the same time. The way she flows.
Yeah,
She did so good for this. I don't even know if it was actually choreographed or if like this was just
It
straight
might
from
have
her
just
dome.
been like, yeah, just go at it and act like a
Yeah.
lunatic.
yeah, I love it. Best part of the movie.
All right, so Sal, he's not having any of it, and he's freaking out, man. I'm freaking out, man. And Stooge shows up just in time for Angela to demand a kiss as Stooge begins dancing with her. Guys, this kiss had all the tongues, plural, for Angela.
Oh,
None of the tongue for Stooge as she bites it off and she spits it out at him. Sal now wanders off and he finds Susan, who's in the bathroom still doing her makeup, and she just can't quite get her face right. Sal's like, "Hey, babe, I'm leaving. You and your friend, you're a little too nutso for me." Susan says, "You're not going anywhere. This is your home now." And he says, "This isn't my home, babe. I live in a nice place with plastic slip covers on the furniture." Sal leaves just before Susan can pull out them titties. Suzanne plays hide the lipstick, and Jay shows up just in time to see her topless. And he offers to lend a helping hand with her makeup. Susan now undoes his zippers, and I had a very hard time not describing a porn scene for this. But Jay just wants some smush mush with Suzanne. So now we're back to Sal, and he runs into Angela, and he's freaking the fuck out. He is at like a full-blown panic attack level now because she's literally burning her hands in the fire. He's trying to split, but all the doors are locked, so he runs back into the house. Time to check in on Raja, who, despite being freaked out earlier, is taking a nap in the car. But he's freaked out when a dead Helen is splattered on his window, and he takes off faster than Justin leaving the postal annex at 12:30.
Smooth transition. Love that
true.
right there. Love that. And oh man, just to touch on those set of scenes, like you said, 0 to 100. This movie just gets so insane. That the craziness with Angela, that whole entire dance scene with the music playing, like the lights flashing, Sal just absolutely freaking out. Just whatever the hell is going on with Suzanne and doing her weird stuff. Incredible. You can just tell this is setting up for just a wild last 30 minutes. I love it. I love the music in this movie so much. It's so good. What are you liking so far?
Definitely the lights and sounds.
Legit.
Really? I mean,
yeah.
This set of scenes, like Angela, well, of course, we already touched on the dance. Amazingly done.
Oh, so
with
good.
the biting of the tongue. I love all the practical, and this is amazing. I mean, weird ass fucking scene. I don't know who wrote that in there with the lipstick, but great job.
Kind of weird, right?
God.
Like, what is
a
that?
little
Like,
bit. If you noticed it, because I mean, you got to know your titties. So you could tell that she was wearing a perfect thing, like
a full cover.
Yeah, a full cover. And everything about this Roger being completely fucking scared. That's not only Justin. That's definitely me. I would have already said fuck this a long time ago.
He doesn't move as fast.
Yeah. That's his fault.
Dude, the contrast of characters, like this movie has it all. Like you said, it's got like it's got such a fun group of characters. Like they nailed it in this movie.
They really did. And that's what makes them good movies. Like when the characters can work good together like this. It's awesome.
When you talk about the contrast of characters, can we stop glossing over the fact that Stooge is the biggest piece of shit to ever come out of the 80s?
Dude,
he treats Helen like she's just a bag of shit the whole movie. The way he talks to her, it makes me hate him.
Calls her a bitch and everything.
No, how terrible he was. Like even in the opening scenes, like driving, I actually just laughed at. It was terrible, but you can't help laugh because it's so over the top. You're like, how is this guy even really so
He
terrible?
puts like a gross taste in your mouth. There's like points in the movie where he's like, where she might say something and it's like a genuine question or she's a little freaked out, and he's like, "Shut up! Can't bring this bitch anywhere."
Yeah, he's terrible.
Oh, dude, it's almost like poetic justice because all the shit he says and all the mean shit he says, he gets his tongue ripped out.
Yeah, karma, man. Karma. Like what did Lil Wayne say? Like karma is a bitch, just make sure that bitch is beautiful or something like that.
Yeah,
but
karma's a bitch about it.
Yeah, but just saying, like, man, karma is real. And especially when you got awesome characters like Judy and stuff, who's just a great person, and then you got stupid Stooge running around there and all that shit. But anyway.
When you talk about this dance scene, the first time I saw this movie was 5 or 6 years ago, believe it or not. I found it on Shudder.
Yeah.
And I've known about that dance scene pretty much my entire life. That's how iconic it is.
Yeah.
But I had no idea what movie it was from. I'd never seen this movie, but I knew that dance scene start to finish.
Yeah.
It's just that iconic. You don't even have to see this movie to know about that dance scene. Beautiful.
Oh, Angela kills it. Angela is incredible. That actress, she knocks it out of the park. Oh, she's the best.
So good. Trash is awesome.
Yeah. But anyway, all right. So after Sean talked about Roger being awake, we are back into the house right now, and we got Suzanne. She is flashing Jay around, and she decides the next thing you know, she's having sex with Jay, and she is on top of him, and everything seems to be going okay until she starts saying like, "What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Is my makeup okay? Is my makeup okay?" And then her head goes back. And she's on top.
Makeup
Yeah.
okay.
And she's like, "What are you looking at? Is my makeup okay?" Dude freaks out. She grabs her thumbs and puts them through his eyeballs. And incredible special
Ooh.
effects. So disgusting. Like,
That
you,
pus-
Did you hear
dude.
that song kick in?
oh,
It was like
as
I
the
pushed my
music-
fingers through Jay's eyes because
Oh my God,
he's
that's so-
horny and right
Yeah, so-
inside my thighs.
so disgusting. So his eyes just absolutely blow up. And this movie just gets so out of control because you fast forward a few scenes and all of a sudden we have Franny and Max. They're having sex inside a coffin. And they are interrupted by Demon Stooge now, who runs right in there and he grabs Franny's head. He twists her head off. And then he just starts slamming the coffin lid on Max till this point you see his arm sticking out and he just keeps slamming it and slamming it till his friggin' arm falls off.
Talk about a hand job.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Now you got Roger who's back inside, and all of a sudden he sees Demon Angela, and she is just like haunting the hallways. And he runs, he finds Sal and Judy. So now we got the three of them together. They're all together, and they're running now. They're hiding because it's almost like Angela looks like she's basically almost like just floating through these hallways, looking terrifying, trying to find them. They run into a room, they turn on the light, and they turn over there and they look. They see Suzanne in the corner, like holding Jay. And she just throws out the idea. She's like, "How about an orgy?" I'm pretty sure she says something like, "I'm sure if we try again, we can get like
We can get him hard again.
we can get him hard again." They're like, "What the
I have that written
shit?"
down in my notes.
I honestly, I'm like, I have to mention this because if I go on without saying this, I'm gonna get yelled at by both of you. So I have to make sure I said that insane one-liner. So they run again. And we get now Judy runs into the room in the coffin where they were having sex and she sees Max's arm. And now his arm comes alive. So now we got zombie arms. This arm starts crawling towards it, jumps, grabs her, and then you see the coffin open. Now we got zombie Franny, we got zombie Max. Like everyone's coming alive. This movie just gets getting awesome and more awesome and awesomer. Is that even a word? I don't know. It is now. It gets awesomer.
I mean, you just said everyone's coming, but continue.
Oh my bad. All right. Anyway, and then, dude, the music. I don't even know if you notice like the synth music that kicks on right now. It is like top tier, like chopping mall. The music that kicks on, and we get like just scenes and scenes of like chase scenes of like them all chasing them. Music is incredible. Angela is floating through these damn hallways. You got Suzanne going after them, and they end up being on the roof. And Angela's on the roof with them. We see now Roger, who's down below. And he's looking up and telling Judy, be careful, behind you. And Angela just takes Sal, or whatever you want to call him, chucks him off the roof. This dude gets impaled down below. Judy ends up falling off, but luckily Roger breaks her fall. And all of a sudden we got Demon Stooge running out. He's late to the party. He's out there. And Angela's one-liners. Do you hear like her one-liner? Like he's like, "Oh, I guess Sal decided to stick around," as he's literally impaled with a stick through him. And then did you see the grave?
She laughs at herself.
The
She laughs at her
gravestone.
own
Yeah.
joke.
So like there's so much greatness going on right here. She makes
Died
that one-liner. She laughs at it. And then we see Sal who falls and gets impaled. And there's a gravestone that has his birthmark, like his dates, like born like 1970, died tonight. So it just shows you this movie does not, I mean, it's so ridiculous. It does not take itself that serious at all. So anyway, now you got Judy, they run back inside. It's down to her and Roger, and they find themselves in a room where they find like an oven. She finds skulls in there and everything, and they're like, "Oh my God, like we're in the crematorium," because we forgot that that's what this place is in there. They're hearing the demons talking to them. She ends up breaking a pipe, so she breaks like a gas line, and they light a lighter. And she's got a freaking flamethrower now. Now this movie's got flamethrowers, and I'm talking. She torches Angela. She torches Stooge. These guys are fully engulfed right now, and they're running. And then they're trying to get outside, and then all of a sudden we see eyeless freaking Demon Jay now with no eyes, and finds Roger and Judy and Angela. Another one-liner like, "What's the matter, Judy? Don't you like your blind date?" Like so good. And then they end up they run outside now. So now we're seeing them once again. Rogers, you know, he's got to bang on the wall and stuff, trying to find his way out there. We're gonna go through all this shit again, and the demons are all coming. You see,
They are.
you see them all walking out of the house and everything. We got a wall. We got barbed wire on it. Roger's climbing this thing. Somehow he gets over the barbed wire, and of course he falls on to the other side. So Judy is following, but she is getting pulled by all these damn demons. And you're like, dude, like Roger, do something. Like, is this guy gonna come back for her? Roger gets his shit together. He seems to have a little anxiety. He's not taking this night that great, but you know what? He pulls through. He gets back over. He pulls Judy right back over. Let's fucking go. We're on the other side. We see the insane spirit thing getting all pissed off, and it disappears. The sun is coming up. They've escaped this damn Hull house. What a night. They're walking home down the sidewalk, and they just look like they have seen shit. Like they literally look like a zombie. And who do we see? We see that old son of a bitch from the beginning of the movie, that old guy. And he's just looking at them, says something all bastardy to them. And then they're in the house, and you see him sitting down with his paper and everything. And his old wife's like, oh, yeah, have your coffee and stuff. And she gives him a piece of pie. And he's like, oh, yeah, you used to love my homemade pie. And this guy's just mowing the apple pie and everything. And he's like, wait, what do you mean? Like homemade? And when did you make this? And she goes, oh, last night. Like, we didn't get as much trick-or-treaters as normal. We had all these apples left behind and everything. And you see the panic in his eyes. And then, never mind, you see like these veins, like you see like just everything turning purple and all of a sudden. And then all these razor blades start popping out of his neck. Just blood shooting everywhere. His head hits the friggin' table. She walks over and kisses him on the head. Says, Happy Halloween. The end. Cut to the ridiculous, over-the-top, cheesy, terrible 80s ballad. What a movie. Holy shit. What a random ending. Just absolute chaos.
Dude.
I love it. Like, so does someone talk about something?
That random ending. Oh my
like,
god.
What?
Like how first off, how you not gonna know you're swallowing those razor blades, bro?
I was just gonna say, when I bite into something and like my mustache hair, which is like this big and microscopic, gets into it, I can feel it.
Yeah. He swallowed all these razor blades like in one bite and was like
it was like
fine and just talked and and what a random ending too. Like you forget all about that and then all of a sudden they just
throws that at you.
That's why this movie's just so freaking great.
Oh my god, everything. I love the all the practical that they used in this. I love practical over CGI any fucking day, and I wish they used more of it today. But everything leading up to this, the flamethrower, and then Roger over there just. Okay, I'll turn it off. Like trying to twist the. Jesus Christ. Everything about this, from start to finish, perfect. I mean, there's a couple things that I would change, but honestly, this movie is amazing. It holds its time. Not a huge fan of the remake that they did like a couple years back.
I don't think a single person on this planet is.
Yeah, I refuse though. I didn't watch it. I'm usually trying to be open minded about stuff, but I didn't want to Night of the Demons remake.
Yeah, I mean it's movies like this. You have to keep it. I mean, if it's good, don't. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Right? So
no. Or if you're gonna try and fix it and you're gonna try and update it or reboot it or anything like that, can we get a very linear storyline, like almost shot for shot, like remake the fucking movie? It's beautiful the way it is. If you want to remake it, then actually remake it. Don't just take the theory and throw it against the wall and be like, all right, so we're going to call it Night of the Demons. It's going to be a remake. We're going to draw in all the fans, make a ton of fucking money, but we're going to use like 6% of the actual story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stupid. What'd you rate it, Waterboy?
I am giving this an 8.5 out of 10 titties.
Let's go, boobies. All right, the Coochie dance with Suzanne that leads to the Slipknot inspired song "I Push My Fingers Through Jay's Eyes" was great. Like Justin had touched on, the hey, how about an orgy? I'm sure if we try, we can get Jay hot again. I love Suzanne through this whole movie. The cat and mouse game, it's very fun. It's nonstop. The puns have just been great throughout this movie. The only thing I would change, though, is the super extendo gas pipe that looks like it's out of a Freddy Krueger movie. I'd maybe make it a hose. I didn't know iron pipes could grow from, being fixed inside of a crematorium or burner, whatever the hell they call them, the furnace, to extend 10 feet into a flamethrower.
And it
That's
just
a little
works
wild.
perfect.
And
works
somehow the
perfectly.
gas was still going.
Everything works right.
Yeah.
How
Like,
dare you
the
question
amount
that?
of time it took her to turn that into a flamethrower with that lighter, there's no fucking way that room isn't half filled with gas and they
Oh,
don't explode on impact.
I love it. She
Imagine-
like puts her, oh, gas, and she's like,
Yeah.
just right before she lights
Yeah.
it, just spray it all over.
It's fucking crazy.
This won't blow up at
gas.
all.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is fine.
I don't know about you guys though, but I kept losing faith in Roger in so many scenes. I just
When he even fell over the fence, I'm like, is he gonna come back and help her? Like this
that's
dude's a mess.
literally my next note. Them making it
like-
over the wall
You
and
literally
him looking
didn't know-
like he was gonna leave her ass there.
Yeah, I didn't
And
know
then
what was going to
I-
happen.
I did put them making it over the wall together and showing them walking home and just ignoring everyone was so much better. And it was a nice touch to the end of the movie instead of your typical the police show up way too late and don't believe anyone and they're in an ambulance type ending scene. And the old man, it just being a giant piece of shit and it coming to bite him in the ass. Beautiful. I have a theory. You ready, guys? My theories are kicking in. This old
boy.
man is Principal Wilkins' dad from Trick or Treat.
Well, obviously, I think we all
Yes.
probably thought about that scene with the razor blades and
And then he
Yeah.
passes it down to Principal Wilkins, who passes it down to Charlie.
yeah.
Just for overall, dude, for a low budget, late 80s fucking horror flick, it's the amount of nudity, the gore, the legit laughter, everything in this, the demonic, the self-made demonic voices. It's just special. And it gives off like a Halloween feel that you don't get in anything modern anywhere. I'm gonna give this movie a solid 7.3 out of 10.
All right,
Yes,
there you
dude.
go. There you go.
Oh,
All right.
one more thing. I can also thoroughly appreciate the fact that the old man and his wife get top billing credits when the credits roll. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I did not notice that. No.
Oh man.
Yeah, I love this movie. Like I said, it was just I feel like this is just like top tier 80s horror with the haunted house, the full moon, the Halloween, the demons, the incredible one-liners, just the ridiculous voice effects, the 80s cheesy fun. I give this movie a 8.7 out of 10 just because I don't know, I love it. I love these kind of movies. I thought it's just so much fun. It's just I don't know, the vibes of this movie from start to finish so good. Even like the music, it reminds me of like the chopping wall music, how much we talked about how much like that was badass. Just I absolutely love it. There's so many incredible scenes in this. And yeah, so I give it an 8.7.
Oh yeah, dude. It's everything you want in an 80s movie.
Yeah.
It
So
really
good.
is. Really is.
So
I
good.
wish they would make more movies like this.
It's just such a fun feeling. Anyone got any fun facts?
I do have a fact.
All right, what do you got? What do you got? Hit us up.
So,
Great fact, homie.
you guys might have this one, but I don't know if you guys know him. He's a voice of our childhood. Frank Welker
Oh yeah.
provided the voice for Angela when she was possessed, and he has done so many voices. Or he, yeah. Scooby Doo,
I
Fred,
was gonna say Scooby Doo
like,
stuff,
it-
right?
like Megatron,
Yeah,
everything.
I know that
dude.
name just from
He's,
Scooby Doo.
he's scattered everywhere. And
Incredible.
big voice of childhood there. Gotta give him credit.
Autobots assemble. We have lipstick to hide. That was horrible. I couldn't do it.
That was
And I
bad.
got
That was
and I got
rough.
one more that I'm probably
All right,
going
what
to
do
be
you got?
taking from Justin or Sean,
Oh boy.
guaranteed. So when we first see Angela in the convenience store,
Oh, stop it, you son of a bitch. That's why I put this. I was so excited to say that one. Oh, I just broke my computer. That sucks.
Take it
Sorry.
away, Justin.
no,
I'll get
take
out
it
of
away.
the-
Yep.
No, you got it. I'll go.
No,
I'll go
that-
out of the way so you can
No,
point it.
No. You guys say it at
Buddy.
the same time. You ready? I'm gonna count to 3, and you're gonna say it at the same
I
time.
have it on my
1,
screen. Look at my screen.
2.
He's gonna talk about this, right? I can't
3.
even point.
No.
Go ahead, Wadway.
So-
You
so-
can show my screen.
So in the beginning, Angela's wearing those earrings that in Justin's screen right there. But when she gets possessed, we see that they are upside down. Just a nice little Easter egg.
I
Amazing
thought that was so
they
cool.
did
They
that.
start right side up when you see her, and then look at them. They flip them upside down after the insane like possession scene.
Nobody
that
would
was
have
Small
noticed that.
details.
That is
Small
so
details
cool.
make great movies.
I was like really excited about that one.
Oh yeah.
Good job, Wadboy. Good job getting that one. But yeah, so originally this movie was titled Halloween Party, but they ended up changing that. It was filmed in 4 weeks. I I'm bad at saying this Suzanne's name, her real name. I can't but like I butcher. What's her name? Lynn. I've seen it 1,000 times because she's like a screen queen. Linnea Quigley. I don't know. I probably said that wrong, but she actually married the special effects artist after meeting him to mold her breast. Did you guys know that?
Wow.
Like,
Life
how
comes at you fast.
What a meeting, right? Like, you meet the special. Like, I have no clue.
Life comes at your breast.
Yeah, like, so I thought that was pretty awesome. I had what Waterboy talked about.
It was just like, I like your makeup. I like your tits. Let's get
Yeah.
married.
And the first time I saw this movie, when you meet like the little brother and they're talking about how they're going to the Hull House and everything, I 100% thought, oh my God, this kid's going to sneak into the house. Like, I thought he was going to be a bigger part of the movie. So when I actually read this, the original draft had him being a huge part of the storyline. They actually had him sneaking into the place, and he was going to be a big part, but the labor laws made it way too expensive to try because he was too young to try to shoot and everything. So I thought that was kind of interesting because I thought he was a pretty good character in like the one scene he got. Let's see here. And my insane Halloween reference, I don't even 100% know what this means, but Kelly Schroeder, who is the second unit first assistant director. I don't know what that means, second unit first assistant director, but she was also the second unit first assistant director in Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. So boom, we're tying it in there, right there. And that is all I got.
Specify the other one. So when you said that it was originally titled Halloween Party,
yeah,
it was changed because it sounded too familiar to Halloween 1978.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Would make sense.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we got. Absolutely love this movie.
On Facebook, guys, we got some fan interaction. We got Brittany Rose says, "Oh my God, I love Night of the Demons." Sean Babin says, "I love this." Over on TikTok, Ariel Fangirl Mendez says, "I remember this on YouTube in 2016, and I really started liking this movie." Horror B Movie Reviews says the lipstick scene was crazy. We got Fitz. Roger is the best character. You won't get me. And then we get some dude named Justin, spelt with a Z. Definitely in the top 17 horror movies of 80 slashers. Knife emoji, rock on emoji.
I like that guy right there. That guy
Wow.
sounds cool. I like that.
That's
Justin with a Z? That's it. I
Wow.
never even thought of that. That's probably a good way
Yeah,
to
who
hide your
does that?
identity.
It's like
Who does that?
you should take that on and be like Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that guy? I bet you what that guy did is he probably like started like putting himself out there on like the internet, and but he's like, I'm gonna hide the fact that my name's really Justin. I don't know if I'm sure if this is what he did. So he probably put a Z in there so people in real life wouldn't find him. That's what I'm.
That's so
Honestly.
smart. So
Let's
smart.
go.
Big brain moves.
Right.
honestly.
That's what that dude's doing.
All right, Hack
Oh,
Stab
shit, what the hell?
Slash. Whoa, what happened?
Whoa.
Oh,
You know what it is? We've been watching Justin too long in the reflection and it went black.
yeah, it did.
Possession. You possessed. Peck
Oh
ahead.
god.
He just scared himself.
What?
Did you really?
What is going on?
It went dark and it came through his shoes. Oh my god! Please, holy shit! Could you pull that?
Leaving that in.
Oh my god! At least pull that and send it to me for a TikTok. That.
Oh my god, that was perfect.
Oh.
All right, Hack Stab Slash. This just about wraps it up for our Halloween month. Next month is November, and we're going with new movies for November. This is anything that's come out since January. Pretty much anything in 2023 that we want to watch, we're going to watch with you. Drop some recommendations for us. Let us know what you've been so excited to see in the year 2023. That rhymes. I'm dropping bars. Waterboy's pick is coming up. He probably has no idea what he wants to watch, but I'm going to ask him anyways. Waterboy?
I guess you want to talk to me.
No, I don't.
Oh,
We definitely don't, but I well played. I understand what just happened, but
Love it.
yeah.
Talk
that's
to
good.
Me is going to be our first official November recap. Join us. Let's get scared together. I'm Hacky. That's Stabby. That's
Just.
whoa.
Whoa.
We can't take that guy's name.
Yeah, that's not me. That looks like me. It ain't me. It
Hey,
ain't me.
when you're told to write your name in cursive, do you do it like a Billy Madison? J U Z.
Little stairs.
All right, I'm out of here.
All right, peace.
All right.
Later.
Oh.
Where's the stop recording button? There we go. Stop recording.